Welcome to Canadian winter. This video has literally been 6 months in the making. I arrived back in Canada in June and I'm staying with my parents who live on 90 acres of virtually unused land. And after spending a year living in France on a hobby farm, I came home pretty confident that we could start some gardens and get some animals and turn this into more productive land. A couple weeks into me moving home, our neighbor offered up 2 of his chickens. He didn't want them anymore. He had lots of his own chickens to take care of, and I was so excited about this. I felt very confident that I could raise some chickens and get my whole family on board, and this is how that went. Meet my little brother. This is TJ, and he has pretty much single-handedly, I've helped a little bit, built us a little chicken house in 2 evenings. So let us give you a little tour. Their laying eggs area just got a little bit cozier, and their water bowl is now surrounded in rustic wood. Nice work.
Rustic wood. Sheesh.
Our new chickens ended up arriving the next day. Welcome to your new home. Are they scared? Let's give them some time. They started to make themselves quite at home, and we became quite fond of having them around. But one of our family members started to get a bit jealous, or maybe just curious. Either way, the chickens wanted nothing to do with it, and they quite literally flew the coop. Is she hiding? Even though TJ caught her the first time, we woke up the next day to an empty chicken house. The chickens literally crossed the road back to our neighbor. So instead of kidnapping them again and traumatizing them more, we started preparing a bigger, better chicken house that some future chickens of ours would not be able to escape from. Okay, so TJ did most of the work, but I helped. You know what? Some things are just best left to the professionals. This is where the story of our current chickens begins. Our same neighbor let us know that although he wouldn't be sending over more chickens for a sleepover, he actually had his favorite mama chicken sitting on 6 eggs. And once the first 2 hatched, he brought over our tiny baby Dixie and Daisy. Oh, she doesn't want to get off me. A few days after that, our little baby Betty and Cheeto joined our perfect 4-pack. So here's some adorable footage of our tiny baby chicks. You're welcome in advance. It turns out Hazel was never a threat to the chickens. She wasn't hungry, she's too old and slow to catch them anyways. She just wanted some animal friends. Once the fall came, that same neighbor was actually considering moving, and he still had 2 hens and 2 baby chickens. So he literally took his entire chicken house with the 4 chickens in it, put it on his forklift, drove it across the road to our place, and gave us this gorgeous house with 4 more gorgeous chickens. And this chicken house that TJ worked so hard to build is now a garden shed. They really got into their own routine, and we learned each of their different personalities. Our original 4 babies really stuck together. They were always cuddling, and then the other 2 babies really stuck with Mama. But they all get along and mingle now.
Daisy! What are you doing? Where? What are you doing?
The garage was their favorite place to hide when it got windy until we started closing the garage, and the front porch became their favorite hangout and place to poop. Sorry, delivery drivers. They sleep locked up safe in their chicken house, and we let them out each morning. They run down the ramp one by one, quickly excited to play in the grass, other than Fat Amy, who never leaves the house at all. But then the snow came, and they weren't sure how to feel about it. Here is the baby's first time seeing snow. And best of all, the chickens have finally started paying rent. We're now getting 3 eggs a day most days, and hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll be getting 5 eggs a day every day. So here's your typical normal sized egg. And look at this tiny egg. Do you think that's someone's first egg?
Could be.
Meet our full-grown chickens. You guys comfy cozy in there? This is Cheeto. This, I think, is our first baby to be laying eggs. You're such a good girl. This is Mama Bear. She's the mama to all 6 of our babies, and she's been laying eggs regularly since very soon after we got her. She's the explorer of the group. Even in this weather, she would be happy to be out and walking around and exploring. And she's such a good girl. This is Daisy. She was the cutest as a baby, and she's still so beautiful. She's such a good girl. Look at those feathers. This is Fat Amy. She's literally too heavy for me to hold, so I brought in reinforcements. She's ginormous.
Look at these feathers.
She doesn't lay eggs. She's just the old auntie of the team. And this is Dixie, our only rooster. Again, he's kind of aggressive, and I could not hold him on my own. But he's a good boy. This is Lizzie, short for Blizzard, short for Oreo Blizzard. She's a good girl. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. And this is Betty. She is laying eggs too. She's such a good girl. She's orange and green and so beautiful. Thanks for watching. I know I'm not exploring European cities anymore, and instead I'm exploring how to raise chickens, but I really appreciate all your kind comments. Like if I've tempted you to adopt a chicken or 2, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Ah! Sorry guys, sorry. Okay, wait. That was gonna be a cute shot, you guys. I'm gonna be nice.